Hello, hi and welcome to some more Game Roulette with me, Dozero. Today we're going to be playing Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. This game it's a really old game. It was published in 1999, and I have like a big history with the game. I love this game. I first picked up that game way back when as a gift for a friend, and back then, I'd never heard of this game. The internet was a thing, but it was not very spread out. And basically, I bought this game solely based on how cool the box looked. The box looked really cool, and I picked this game and I bought it for my friend. And then I decided that I should try it out first because I had no clue if it was a good game or not. So I installed it on my computer, tried it out, and then I loved it and I gave it to my friend. But then I found out this game you can play without the CD, so I was able to keep playing it on my own computer. But anyway, this game is the sequel, if you will, to Civilization 2. The basic story is you've won the sort of science victory in Civilization. You sent a spaceship to the nearest star, Alpha Centauri, and now you've arrived here and it starts all over again. But let's start the game. Start the game. We're gonna customize a random map. We're gonna put everything to pretty much standard, right in the middle, because we're not trying to do anything particular. I'm gonna play on talent. There's a lot of difficulty levels here. We're gonna be playing on not transcend, talent. That's where I'm comfortable, and you can customize a bunch of rules. And I've already said them. You have different victory types. You have there's a lot of little rules you can customize. And then one of the awesome thing about this game is that you have 7 factions, kind of like, you have in Civilization the Romans, the Greek, and everything. But each of these factions are very uniquely themed. They don't have any unique units or unique buildings, but they have different powers and different personalities, definitely. So we have Gaia's stepdaughter, and okay, also big thing to note, every single one of these sort of factions is an asshole. They're all assholes. They're all space assholes. So these are Gaia's stepdaughters. These are the space hippie assholes. Then the human hive, that's space China assholes, super mind controlly despots. University of Planet, that's the scientific assholes. Morgan Industry is the capitalist assholes. The Spartan Federation, that's the gun nuts assholes. The Lord's Believer, that's the religious assholes. And the Peacekeeping Force, that's the bureaucracy and UN assholes. I think we're gonna play as the University. It was one of my favorite. It's definitely one of the stronger one because science is very, very important in this game. But without anything else, let's start the game.
The substructure of the universe regresses infinitely towards smaller and smaller components. Behind atoms we find electrons, and behind electrons quarks. Each layer unraveled reveals new secrets, but also new mysteries.
Also, this game
for I have tasted the fruit.
Has voiceover. I mean, this is an old game. It's a very complex game. There's a lot of depth, and I'm gonna try to show you as much of it as possible. So let's start. Planetfall. Zakharov, a new era of struggle and opportunity awaits you. The UN starship Unity has arrived in the Alpha Centauri system after a 40-year voyage. All contact with her has been lost. After Captain Garland's assassination by an unknown assailant, the crew mutinied and split into factions. In the ensuing conflict, some seized control of the Unity's colony pod. You now shape the destiny of your University faction, which has just made Planetfall. So let's fall on the planet. And let me go and just quickly, there we go, readjust the volume level. We're gonna start. So as the University, we have a bonus free technology. So these are the different technology and they do different things. So this is our bonus technology. We get that for free because we're awesome at science. But yeah, so this is what the game looks like. If you see all those lines, it's not a bug with the video. It's actually an aesthetics choice for the game. These sort of horizontal lines are part of the look of the game. So first of all, we have a colony pod, and why don't we settle right in place? Do I want to settle maybe? I'm okay where this is. We're gonna found University base. There we go. We have found the first base here. University base founded, and then we have different things we can do. But first of all, I'm gonna zoom into the map just a little bit because otherwise it's gonna be hard for you guys to see what's happening. This game is awesome in many, many ways, but the interface is very clunky. Very, very clunky. That is symptomatic of the game of that era, the game that came out around that time. But the rest of the mechanics of the game are really solid and really amazing. So right now we're building a scout patrol. What we actually will want to build is actually a former, a terraformer. So this game, let me do a quick overview of some of the mechanic of this game that make it awesome. There is a workshop. You can create your own units. You have different chassis you can pick. You have different weapons you can pick. You have different amount of shielding you can pick. Reactors, you can pick different special ability. We have nothing research right now. But you design your own unit. You want a unit with a big gun and no armor? You want a unit with like a big armor and a gun? You want a unit that can like do paratrops and everything? You design that. You have to pay for it, but you design that. That is one of the really awesome thing about this game. The other thing is the social engineering. Now, you see we have all these sort of effects here, and I don't know if you can read, but tiny down the right, there's like what it does. And we have like economy, efficiency, support, morale, police, growth, planet, probe, industry, and research. Now, as the university, we have +2 research, which means our lab research speeded by 20%. But we are probe. We are vulnerable to enemy probe team, -50% cost of any probe. Probe teams are like spies. They'll steal your research and they blow your stuff up. We also have another effect, which is that we have more drones, and drones are bad, but we'll look into those a bit later. But yeah, and then when you unlock certain technology, you unlock certain politics, economy, values, and future society, which will also affect your society. So that gives you a huge amount of personalization. But anyway, let's start moving. So our first move here, we have a little pod. Let's go investigate it.
Resources.
We have found some nutrient resources. Nutrient resources are really good because they're gonna let us grow our base a lot quicker. Although twice as quick for the growth, but it will double the time for our former. I think growth is really the key here. And we have another colony here, another little colony pod. So we're gonna want to found another base, and we're kind of on our own island here. Oh. I hope we have some other people around us, because that would be boring if it was just me. But anyway, we're going to go explore to the right over here. What do we want to research first? Let's research biogenetics. It unlocks a lot of things, and I'm not going to explain what everything is, but it's a good first pick. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's keep exploring.
Turn complete.
Ooh, now, if you can see, this is my border. And normally your border kind of extend to a pretty good range around your base. That tells me there's probably another faction there that's pushing my borders this way. One of the things that is in this game, you can see some of the grass is kind of greener and some is more brown. The greener grass means it's more wet, and it's always more wet to the west of mountain. So there are dominant winds in this game, and you can modify the terrain. You can raise mountain and capture all the humidity and starve off your enemies. So you always want to settle on the west side of mountains, because that's where the food is.
Turn complete.
Food is good. Okay. Now, we don't really want to explore this pod with our colony pod, because
complete.
They might contain bad things. Also, you can see there's some red stuff on the map. If we look at it, that's called xenofungus. That's like a native life form on this planet.
Complete.
Which is really interesting. And we're going to find a lot more about the native life form on this planet fairly soon, believe me. So right here, I think, is where we're going to build our next base. It's a nice spot. It doesn't overlap with university base. I think it's going to be a good spot. What's in here? Ooh, an obelisk. So these obelisks, they're really good to build cities around because they give you a ton of resources. And also they heal your units and they like promote your units' morale. They're kind of weird like that. Alright, now my borders has moved again. Let's build a base here. Yeah, so we're really close to an enemy base. That does not make me very happy, but we're gonna have to
Turn
deal with
complete.
that. Should build another scout patrol after that, probably.
We
Biogenetics.
hold life to be sacred,
And
but we also know the foundation of life consists of a stream of codes, not so different from the successive frames of a watch vid. Why then cannot we cut one code short here and start another there? Is life so fragile that it can withstand no tempering? Does the sacred brook no improvement?
anyway, so
Children
you have
can be
like
young.
all these cool voiceover. I really like the voiceover. Now, what we're heading for right now, we're going to research social psych because we want to get secrets of the human brain because it's going to give us a free technology. And free
Production
technologies, I love. We're all about technology. We're the university.
Turn complete.
Okay?
Indigenous life form.
There we go. Indigenous life form. This is a mind worm. Mind worms are horrible.
Turn
We blew it up,
complete.
which is great. Mind worms are a really special
Production
unit
complete.
that don't attack with any weapons. They do mind attack. They try to like terrify you into being paralyzed, and then they burrow into your brain and plant their eggs there. Not a nice way to go. We've built our first terraformer in the university. That is very good. Let's build more scout patrols. Okay. Now, this is a really good terrain. We're going to go and improve this. Now, oh, there we go. Oh my. Okay. Brother Lal of the Peacekeeper on Channel 10. Shall I put him through? Sure. Hey there. Ah, the brilliant Provost Sakharov, first among university. I lead the Peacekeepers, and I'm honored to be their brother. Lal. We intend to defend the humanitarian principle of our original UN Charter, okay? Your information on information networks intrigues me. Are you willing to exchange it for a copy of my world map? No. The fragmentation of this mission has been a disaster, Provost Sakharov. Won't you sign a treaty of friendship and help me to reunite the others? Sure, that's a lofty goal, brother. I'm with you. Splendid! My humanitarian initiative and your research complement one another nicely. The Peacekeepers and the University have much to gain from this friendship. We shall commence trade and commerce at once. I believe we're finished here. Okay, so their territory is right there, which is kind of bad, but we kind of block them off, which I'm a bit happy about, but they might not be happy about that.
Turn complete.
If
So,
you can
social
discover
psych,
a better
there we
way
go.
of life than office holding for your
And let's go
future
for secrets of the human brain. That's the one we really want to have. Build a farm here. Oh, I can't move there. Can I?
Turn complete.
Zone of control in this game is a bit
Turn
strange in the
complete.
way it works.
Turn
Ah,
complete.
yeah, okay, our territory, to go anywhere, they would have to go through our territory, which is going to block them in, which is...
There are only two ways
Secret
in
of the
which we
human
can
brain.
account
As
for
a university,
necessary
we research
agreement of
things
experience
really
with the
quickly.
concepts of its objects.
And
Either
because
it's
we've researched the secret of the human brain, we've simulated a burst of new research, so we get a free tech. And there's a lot of things we can do. Now, considering who we're next to, this is Brother Lal. He's all about democracy. So we might want to start with a democratic government. It's going to make him like us more. And we don't really want to have an enemy near us right at the beginning. So why don't we get ethical calculus, which is going to unlock, amongst other things, a democratic
Some
government.
vices miss what is right.
Yes, let's
because
commence
they are-
social engineering. How much would that cost me to turn to this? 16 credit. That would remove support, increase efficiency, and increase growth. Let's do it. We have 37 credits available. Pay the 16 credits. There we go. And now we have to pick the next thing we want to research. Okay. Probably doctrine mobility, I think. Moving faster would be really good.
Turn complete.
There we go.
Production complete.
Scout Patrol in University. That's really good because... Alright, now we can build recycling tanks. Tanks are really good. They give you one bonus resource at your base square of every kind, which is really nice. And now we can protect our base, which is kind of important. Go, what have we got in here?
Nutrient
Oh,
resources. Turn
the pod was
complete.
infested with native life forms. And it killed our thing. That is not good news. Okay, I need a scout patrol instead. Yep. we're gonna lose a bunch of minerals here. We need to defend that base. If we don't defend that base, the mine worm's gonna get into it. And things don't go so nice when mine worms get into your cities. Really, really not so nice.
Turn
Anyway,
complete.
ooh, there's some of the...
Production complete.
Yeah, see, it was going straight for us. Kill it. Ugh, mine worms.
Turn
Yeah, this is like the monsoon jungle. So on this planet, there are a bunch of like special landmarks
Turn
sort of
complete.
things. The monsoon jungle here is one of them. And
Turn complete.
that gives more food, so we'll want to go settle in that direction. As soon as we finish our recycling tanks, we'll probably want to build another colony pod and try to go expand in that direction.
Turn
I
complete.
think there doesn't seem to be anyone in this direction.
Once
Doctrine
a man
mobility.
has changed the
Very good.
relationship-
Do you want the planetary networks? Planetary networks are really good for the university. So let's go research that.
Turn
Nutrient
complete.
resources.
Nutrient resources. Nutrient resources are really good.
Turn complete.
Terraform complete. All right. So when you build farms, it gives one more food. When you build a mine, it gives one more mineral, but it also gives -1 food. But right now, because of our technological level, we are capped at a maximum of 2 food, unless there's a special nutrient resource on the tile, which gives a bonus of 2. So that's pretty good. You're gonna go and upgrade this
Turn
square over here
complete.
next.
Turn complete. Turn complete.
Lots of turn completes,
Production
all right?
complete.
Production complete. You have your own little former. Okay. What we really need right now is this city to grow faster. Are you not? Yeah, you are working this. So we're gonna go and build a farm right here on the river. Rivers give more energy. Uh-oh. I have Colonel Santiago of the Spartans on Channel 10. Shall I put her through? Sure. Zakharov, I presume. Colonel Santiago of the Spartans at your service. I'm told you've built yourself a magnificent empire here on this rocky planet. Be aware that I plan to exercise freely the God-given right to keep and bear arms, and I will brook no interference in this matter. Yes. Let us discuss the situation. Frankly, Provost Zakharov, your research stands in the way of my plans to exercise freely the God-given right to keep and bear arms. I will agree to overlook this state of affairs for the time being, but only in exchange for 50 energy credits. So she's trying to, not blackmail us, but extort us. And here, look at this little screen. Like, you have like a bioscan of her. You have like pictures of her, of what she did in the past. It's kind of a neat little screen here, and it gives you some information. You can like look at like her profile, like there's a lot of information you can get about her, and it's really nicely made. So I'll ask Santiago. I can only pay 20 credits. 20 it is then, but do not abuse my patience further. Professor Zakharov, my survivalist followers are content to guard their homes in armed peace. I suggest we sign a treaty of friendship and stay out of each other's way. Oh, fair enough, but I shall guard my borders carefully. Splendid. My military preparations and your research complements one another nicely. The Spartans and the university have much to gain from this friendship. We shall commence trade and commerce at once. Have you any further business? I have a proposal to make. I desire access to your research data. I offer some of my valuable research data. And aid you in conducting all matters of unethical, immoral, and evil research? I think not. I believe we're finished here.
Turn complete.
Okay, well, there we go. We've met 2 of the factions already. And you can tell their different personality there. And it also very much affects how they actually play the game and the diplomacy. So she's over here. It looks to me that she probably landed there somehow, because there's no way she's got a base over here. Go check it out. So I want to build a farm
Turn
here.
complete.
Ah, yeah, she's got a boat. Okay. Okay.
Turn complete.
Terraform complete.
Oh, and
Turn
I've seen that these guys, Brother Lyle, has sent out a boat. So these people are already sending boats out. That does not make
It
me
is
happy.
every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks and to become one with all the people.
Yeah, so those recycling tanks we built, it's every citizen's final duty to go into the tank. We're recycling people. Anyway, do I want to build that colony pod right now? Yeah, I think the colony pod would be really good. We're growing really quickly in the university because we're working this big tile here. I think I want to grow a bit slower. Yeah, that looks better to me. I need more production because we don't want to grow too quickly.
Production complete.
Otherwise, drones start to show up. Okay, we've built a scout patrol. Let's build our recycling tanks. We have 2 scout patrols here. Very good. Now we can do some more scouting. That is quite good news.
Indigenous life form.
Indigenous life forms! Let's kill them. Kill all the life forms. You can,
Turn complete.
if you do the right social choices and everything, capture the indigenous life form. And then you can send them against your enemies. Because that is not terrifying at all. Okay, we'll build a solar collector here.
Turn complete.
This game has tons of... I just
Turn
built
complete.
that! I just built that, you stupid mine worms.
Turn
Get out of here.
complete.
I don't like letting Santiago explore my lands. But I don't really have a choice right now. Also, this thing, it's heading straight
If
for
our
my base.
society seems more nihilistic than that
Planetary
of previous
networks.
eras.
A planned economy. Do I want a planned economy? If I have a planned economy, it's gonna reduce my efficiency to 0, which is fine. Our growth is gonna be crazy, and our industry is gonna be a little bit better. I think I like that. We're gonna have a democracy, but we're gonna plan our economy for now, anyway. 16 credits? Sounds good. What do we want to do next? Industrial base, and we probably need to start thinking about military units. Because the AI in this game attacks you really quickly. So let's start researching things like doctrine loyalty.
Terraform complete. Turn complete.
And, this mine worm is really close to our base. Let's kill it.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Colony pod! Very nice. Okay, what do you want to build next? We could build a children's crash. Those are really good. And you can see, like, everything it does by clicking the little help thing. Like, +2 growth, +2 efficiency, all negative and moral effect are cancelled for unit and base square. So it's a pretty good thing to have a children's crash in your bases. Human Genome Project. That's also something we really want as university. So your workers here, you can see the yellow guys are standard workers. You get some red guys, which are drones, and you get some blue guys, which are talents, and you need to balance them out, otherwise your base riots. And the Human Genome Project gives us more talents, and as university, one of our negative thing is because we're very unethical in our research, we get more drones and more quickly. So I think our growth is fine. I think I would like to build a Human Genome Project, though.
Project
That is a
initiated.
really, really good thing to have as a university. Okay, and we're gonna try to go expand in that direction. All right, we got some more food, so this base is gonna grow a bit faster. What we should probably build next over here is a forest. Oh, Brother Lau, hello. Greetings to you, Provost Zakharov. You're always the most brilliant of us all, and your followers the most talented. Lau, brother of the peacekeepers, salutes you. Now, we can see that right now, his relationship to us is submissive. He's scared of us, and that's good. I believe your data on planetary networks could have important implications for my humanitarian initiative. I propose that you exchange this knowledge for my own files on doctrine flexibility. That sounds like a really good deal. It's a deal.
He held his arm
There we go.
too
Doctrine
stiffly,
flexibility.
and so was thrown back.
Your information on
repeatedly.
ethical calculus intrigues me. Are you willing to exchange it for a copy of my world map? No. That's it. Okay, well, that's all you wanted to tell us. Well,
Turn
that's fine.
complete.
That was a short exchange, but I'm happy with short exchanges. Where do we want to build our next base? I really want to go there. I would like to get this. I mean, here would be a good spot. And it would let us build another base over there. Yeah, I think right there. That way we'd get no overlap, plus we'd get that thing, and we get a little bit of that forest. Well, that's not a forest, it's a jungle.
Turn complete.
Go, let's keep
Terraform
exploring.
complete. Turn
Go.
complete.
There we go. That's a nice location for a base. Very nice. More production in here.
Indigenous life
Ah.
form.
That pod was infested with native life forms.
Turn complete.
Bye-bye. You are so dead. Oh, you killed one of them. You killed both of them! The scout patrol is amazing. Awesome. And here we'll build a farm. And we'll build our new base right here. Svobodny free base. Okay. Yeah, we need scout patrols. We need terraformers. Do I want better terraformers?
Turn complete.
You know, I think it's time to make a better No, you know what? They're too expensive. Let's build a scout patrol, standard former, another scout patrol, and then our recycling tanks, and probably then the children's crash. That we're gonna line up these things. There we go. Now we've built a forest. Forests are really good. They're very balanced, but they override whatever's underneath. So if you have like a poor tile, like these tiles that are like just arid and flat and arid, they have nothing going on for them. You build forests on them. Those are really good things to do. We're also going to build a sensor array. We want to keep tabs on what the UN is doing.
Turn production complete.
Yep. Here we have our little base defense right now. It's really crappy base defense, but it's better than nothing. How are we doing for the Human Genome Project? 19 turns. Okay, that's decent.
Therefore,
Doctrine
the
loyalty.
wise prince will seek means by which his subjects will always...
Common social... Now, we could go to a police state. If we did that, we'd gain more support, more morale, but it's also would cause Lal to hate us. So let's not go there. Intellectual integrity, applied physics. Yeah, applied physics. We wanna focus on military, at least military research for now. Once we have good military research, because by the time we've done setting up like the base of our industry, of our empire, we're gonna have all the technology we want to build some pretty decent units. At least that's the plan. Okay, that's good. Now, how fast are we? 9 turns until we grow. I think I want to build a road between my two cities.
Turn complete.
Roads are kind of... Oh, there we go. Drone riots. Ah, crap. Okay. So that will stop basically all production, everything in the base, because we have a drone here. So we need to turn him to bring a doctor in to get a talent, and that's going to counterbalance that drone. When we get the Human Genome Project, we're going to get a free drone, free talent at every one of our base, so we're not going to need that doctor anymore. For now, there's no way to go around. Santiago, would you like to not walk through my own territory? Like, that would be really appreciated if you didn't do that. Santiago is kind of paranoid, and she wants to really protect her borders, but she doesn't really respect the borders of other people.
Turn complete.
So, it's kind of a deal with it thing.
Indigenous life form.
Indigenous life form everywhere. Oh no. Oof. That was a close fight.
Turn complete.
Can I hurry this?
Insufficient energy.
Would cost 420. We only have 152. Okay. Alright, well.
Production complete.
I don't like this guy moving freely in my territory. What does this thing do? 2 food. Alright, 1-1. Ugh, these tiles though, they're really bad around here. Let's plant some forest, I think. What's in this pod? Yeah, you need to go get healed.
Complete. Terraform complete.
Plant the forest.
Turn complete. Enemy project initiated.
Oh, CEO Morgan of the Morganites has authorized a secret project named the Human Genome.
Terraform complete.
Okay, well, we're not gonna let him get it.
Turn complete. Production complete.
Let's go see what's that way, actually. You are from University Base. Let's get you over here. Keep building that road. Ah, you're for exploration purposes. Okay. Why don't you go over there?
Turn complete. Terraform complete.
They've...
Pod recovered.
Oh, crap. Activated the pod triggers a xenofungal bloom.
Turn complete.
Xenofungus. Oh my god. He's freaking Mine worms are out of control. Colonel Santiago. Yeah. Oh, they're seething. Greetings to you, Provost Zakharov. You are, as always, the most unethical of us all, and your followers the most reckless. Santiago, Colonel of the Spartan, salutes you. My brilliant provost has become customary for minor faction leaders such as yourself to remit me a small, let us say, stipend to compensate for the services my force provides in keeping the peace. In your case, I believe 50 energy credits would be quite sufficient. I can only pay 20. I'm warning you, Zakharov. 50 energy credits or else. Fine, 50 credit it is. Our friendship is a strong one, Provost Zakharov. Long may it remain so. Get out of here. Now, they really hate us, and they're, like, willing to go to war with us. And they're, like, openly violating our territory. So we're gonna assign someone to at least watch over them. I really want to get out of this big xenofungus.
Scientific theories are judged by the
Applied physics? Alright, let's get nonlinear mathematics. That's gonna give us some really good weapons. Go, let's build that road.
Complete.
Let's heal up again. Let's keep
Complete.
tracks of this guy. The problem is that their faction gain huge bonuses to war and fighting. So our little scout is absolutely no match for this guy. No match whatsoever. But we're gonna keep tabs on him in any case. Okay, let's send you back home. I want to go see what's down there.
Indigenous life.
Indigenous life forms. Get out of here.
Turn complete.
Oh.
Proper care and education for our children remains a corner.
Children's crash. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Probably right now, I'll probably want a colony pod here. Want to expand. You want to expand pretty rapidly in the early game, because the AI expands so freaking fast. You always want to be the one attacking the mine worms. You get a 50% bonus if you're attacking.
Complete. Turn complete. Terraform complete.
Out of here. I don't like you. Let's remove that fungus. And there we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's build a road. Roads
Turn complete.
don't do... I mean, roads are really good in this game, but... They work very differently than in other games, but they allow you to move a lot faster. Out of here.
Turn
There we go. We're
complete.
finally going to get to see what's down in this direction. Now, I'll probably want to build a base around here somewhere. Probably right there. It's going to be a maritime base, and we're going to have this bonus here for growth in the early game. Although, I really want to build a base here and a base there. Yeah. How fast is our human genome project? 4 turns. Okay, that's really good. Could we hurry it?
Request confirmation.
We could hurry it for 92 credits. I think I'm going to do that. Let's hurry the human genome project. We don't want anyone to steal it from us.
Production complete.
Yeah, human genome project. Now, normally, there's a video, and the videos in the game are quite awesome, but you can't control their volumes. They're in a different resolution, so I'm not going to show you the videos. But if you can go find out those videos, I really recommend. There's some really awesome videos. Hello, Wimple? I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, Monsoon Jungle, right across. I really want to go there. But we have built the Human Genome Project. And that's going to be really useful for us. And the Morganites are retooling their effort towards the weather paradigm. Okay. Weather paradigms, it really improves your former. We don't really need that. I don't have a children's crash. Let's build another colony pod. We want to grow. There we go. Now I don't need that doctor anymore. 3 turns. That's going to be good. We're probably going to go build a base right over there. Now, Santiago... How about... Get out of here, Santiago. Okay. We're not going to violate these guys' territory. Let's send this other guy to keep tabs on Santiago some more. I really don't like Santiago. She's really angry at me, and she's gonna... Anyway. And she's very strong in the early game. Ooh! A Unity rover! Awesome! That's really good for exploration. Let's get it killed, like, right away.
Turn complete.
More
Production
roads. A
complete.
colony pod. Very good. Colony pod. What do you want to build next? Do you want a special project? Perimeter defense, pressure dome, former, and center. We could get started on the virtual world, but that's going to take 90 turns. It's going to take forever because the thing is we're supporting a ton of units from here. And there's nothing I really want to build other than that. Let's start working on the virtual. The virtual world is really good for the university. University gets free network nodes, which do research science. But the virtual world transformed these into also hologram theaters that reduce the number of drones. So it's like a free bonus if you can get it. It's a really powerful combo for the university. Okay, so I'm going to try to build a base right here. Let's go over there. Let's cancel these guys. We're going to move them together because we need to protect... How long have I been playing Smack? I mean, I've played that game when it came... Well, not when it came out, but I bought it in the store before I knew what it was. So I've played that game years and years ago. I haven't played it very much recently. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no, we can kill it. Let's kill it. So I've played a lot of this game, but mostly years ago. I just felt like picking it back up because I have such fond memories of this game. And I also have the expansion. You can get this game to work on on Windows 7 machines really easily. I don't know about Windows 10, but definitely on Windows 7 machines really easily. And you can buy it from Good Old Games, and it just runs right out of the box like a charm. It's really awesome for that.
Terraform
oh crap!
complete.
Santiago moved. Where's Santiago? Okay, there she is. All right, let's move over here. Keep exploring. I actually, Wimple, I kind of agree with you in that the depth of this game. I've wanted to see this game with modern graphics and with modern UI, but the exact same game, same complexity, the same weather pattern, the same terraforming, the same unit customization, the same civilization, the same storyline. There's a huge storyline in this game. We haven't met it yet, but oh my god, Beyond Earth. Don't even tell me about it. I was like, oh my god, they finally made Alpha Centauri again, and I got it, and Beyond Earth is a flop. It's sadly just it's not good. I wish it was good because I'm a huge fan of Firaxis. I'm a huge fan of all the Civilization series. By the way, are you guys excited about Civilization 6 coming out? I know I am. But it was just Beyond Earth was just such a disappointment. But this game, guys, seriously, do yourself a favor. Look past the clunkiness of the UI. Ooh. The com frequency for CEO Morgan of the Morganites. We're gonna go talk to him. Look past the UI and the clunkiness. It's a wonderful, amazing game. Let's go talk to Morgan. Provost Zakharov, I presume. CEO Morgan of the Morganites at your service. I'm told you've built yourself a magnificent empire here on this rocky planet. Be aware that I plan to reap the rightful rewards of skillful investment and planning, and I will brook no interference in this matter. And by the way, you can like click the data links, and it can give you like his whole history and everything. It's just like his profile. Like, look, oh my god, it's amazing. Okay. So I hear you've been in touch with our old colleague Santiago. Just between us, I find her sociopathic minions a bit creepy. But so far we've been able to cooperate, and she has not tried to interfere in my affairs. Speaking of which, I have a nice map of Spartan territory which I'd be happy to exchange for information on planetary networks. That's not really necessary. I believe your data on planetary networks could have important implication for my business plan. I propose that you exchange this knowledge from my own files on gene splicing. Interested? I'm really interested. That's a level 2 technology for a level 3 technology. It's a deal.
The genetic
There we
code
go.
does not
Gene
and
splicing.
cannot specify the nature and position.
Through cooperation, we can achieve mutual satisfaction of needs. Will you transmit your files on doctrine flexibility in exchange for my information on industrial base? No, but I'll give you information network for it.
Resources exist
There we go,
to
industrial
be
base.
consumed,
Awesome.
and consumed they will.
He wants industrial economics for... No, he wants to give me industrial economics for my doctrine flexibility. My god, this guy's got all the text. That's very
Our
satisfactory.
first challenge is to create an entire
Free market. Let's not look at that just yet. Doctrine loyalty for his world map. No, we're not interested. I must caution you that my engineers have completed an advanced Sid Metal Sentinel prototype. The first units are entering service now, rendering my force practically invincible. Yeah, 121s are not very that scary. Information on secrets of the human brain could provide quite useful to my business plans. Can you transmit it to me as a personal favor? No, this information is confidential. Friend Zakharov, I can offer lucrative trading agreements if you will agree to a treaty of friendship. Shall we become business partner? By all means, let us prosper together in peace. Excellent, Professor Zakharov. This treaty demonstrates that planet is large enough for both of your research and my business plans. It also opens the door for trade and commerce between our people. May the friendship between the university and the Morganites last forever. Oh, but he does not like my planned economy. Your planned economy is wrong-headed and inefficient, Professor Zakharov, and stifles the just and proper flow of capital on this planet. I hope you will soon open your markets to a more realistic model. Okay, I believe we're over here. So basically, now we unlock free market. Free market is horrible. It gives you a bit more economy, -5 police, and -3 planet. It's terrible for the planet, and it's terrible for order in your bases. But he really hates plan. However, we don't know where he is on the map, but he's not anywhere near to us. So we don't need to worry about him hating us so much. So we're going to keep going with what we were doing. Santiago? Get out of my territory, Santiago!
Bot recovered.
Ooh, a Unity foil. Awesome. I can't wait for it to be eaten by an Isle of the Deep. There we go. Let's explore a little bit. Oh, what have we found here? Something quite interesting. There you are, Santiago. Out of here.
Terraform complete.
There we go. Okay, now we can go back to working on this base.
Turn complete.
We could tell Santiago, like, we could give her a whole ultimatum and say, get your units out or we attack, but it might cause her to attack us. And I'd rather not. Nonlinear mathematics. Very good. Okay, I really wanted that. Let's get high energy chemistry. Now, what we're going to do with this, we're going to go design a speeder with a particle impactor, but no armor. And no need for hypnotic trance. No special ability. No shield. It's going to be the impact rover. We're going to design that unit. And as soon as this is done, we're going to start building our first prototype. So in this game, you have to build prototypes. Yeah, I'm going towards a monsoon jungle base. You have to build prototypes when it's the first time you build it. It costs more resources to build it, but it has a morale bonus to your unit. It's like such depth. Like you don't see that in you don't need to prototype your units anymore. It's all right. Actually, do I want to build here? I think over there is a better location. Let's head over there. And oh, very good. We have a good production base in the university base over here. I kind of like that. We have to be careful though, because if we grow, we're gonna have a drone riots on our hands. I really want to avoid drone riots as much as possible. They're not nice. All right, let's keep exploring.
Turn complete.
Okay, very nice. Oh yeah, no, Monsoon Jungle is broken for pop. If you start, like, probably over here is the whole Monsoon Jungle on this little continent. If you start there, you're so overpowered. But I mean, a lot of the like unique landmarks are kind of broken. Like this thing here is also kind of broken. If you put a base in the middle of this, you have like 8 tiles that have 222 production. That's crazy. Let's keep watch over Santiago. Okay.
Production
Santiago's going deeper into the xenofungus. We've built a children's crash. All right, let's build that our impact rover prototype. And let's go check this out. Look at that, the ruins. Like a bunch of old ruins. Is that creepy? And you're like, what is that? A lot of fun is what it is. Okay. Very good. Let's build more. Oh, you're not working. I want you to work this style, yeah. Grow faster. Build more forest over here. Now, Santiago is running away in the xenofungus. I don't appreciate that very much.
Turn complete.
Go more exploration. Alright guys, let's take a short break right here. I'm just gonna go around a little bit and then we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. No! I just killed us! I just killed us! I just killed us! I needed that pear! I needed that pear! No, what have I done? Oh! Wait! The repair arm! Oh my god! Oh my god! We survived! Despite my incompetence! We survived! The engines! I needed those! I need those to run away! Oh man. Now, straight game, I want you, next enemy we see, to hit them with a death ray. As much death ray as you can. And I will slash them with the health sword and see if we can't get them to just blow up.